Okay, so we're gonna start off with an intro. Hey guys, it's Charlie, and today I will be doing my makeup, like full face, using only my mom's makeup. So I've seen this go around a lot on the YouTube, and I don't really know who started it. I'm pretty sure the first one that I actually watched was Nikki Tutorials, but someone started it. So little disclaimer, a lot of the makeup that I get like in PR or like from events and stuff, like that I don't really like, or like it won't really work for me, or if I know my mom will really like it, I give to my mom. So she does actually have a lot more makeup than this, but I had her kind of narrow down all the stuff that she uses like every day, you know, like or the stuff that she uses like the most, rather than like the whole drawer of stuff that she has, because that would be like really easy for me because she has a lot of good stuff. So she narrowed it down in this cute little bag, and she also gave me the brushes that she uses. So these are the brushes she uses, and these are like all of her eye brushes, and then she has a sponge in here that she uses for foundation. But I mean, okay, in comparison to how many eye brushes, okay, so this is just eye brushes that I have. Yeah. Okay, so one of the hard things is gonna be, is my mom is like, one, she has oily skin, so all of her like face stuff is made for oily skin, and me, I have like dry skin, like it's like normal dry combination, so all of the primers and stuff I usually use are like very plain, like not mattifying, they're just kind of like there, so there's something there. And she's like 3 shades darker than me, so I'm gonna have to like blend out a lot because I am hella pale. So I'm gonna put my hair up with a scrunchie and get this going. Kind of cute, but like at the same time I look like Yzma. Wait, I'm gonna put a picture of Yzma right here because twinners. I'm living for this natural lighting though, like honestly, like it's cute. I never film early enough to get natural lighting. So this is a rare moment, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with primer. So my mom uses the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and I have never used this before, but I do know that you're only supposed to use a little bit. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit, and then I think that's good, and then kind of like, feels so weird. I never use thick primers. I usually use the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer because it's literally like barely anything. Oh my gosh, okay, so we do have a brow definer. It is in soft brown though, but I haven't used a brow definer in like forever, but we might just go with a natural brow today. I am gonna have to use a concealer to carve these out. So let's see. I think she uses this for eyeliner. So let's see. I don't see like. Oh, guys! I found something I can use. Yay! I think this is the lightest I'm gonna find. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick, and I've actually never used this before. So I'm actually gonna use this to carve my brows out. And like this flat brush. I didn't find an eyeshadow primer, but I can actually use this concealer. This might actually be light enough for me too. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. And I actually got this in my Ipsy, but I never tried it because I thought it was too dark, but this was like during the winter. So I'm going to like put a little bit of this on my eye. Oh my god, that is so thick. No, why did I do that? Oh, that actually is really, I do like that. That's actually good. What did I say? I might find something that I like. So to set my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Tartelette palette, and this is just the original Tartelette, and I'm pretty sure she uses this like fluffy brush. This is a really nice brush. I don't have one like this. Mine's more like flat and dense, and I'm gonna use the shade Super Mom. Oh, that's so cute. Kind of pack on over all the concealer. So I think for my crease, I'm gonna go in with this Balm Nuditude palette, and I'm going to start with this brush right here. This is the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Sultry, I think, like as my transition shade. So now I think I'm actually gonna go back to the Tartelette palette and see if there's something I can use to deepen this, because I do want to use the shade, I think it's like Sexy. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in with the shade Sexy from the Noodle Toad palette. But first I'm gonna start by deepening with, I think I'm gonna mix Wanderer and Dreamer, see if I can get like a little more in my crease. Okay, yeah, I like where this is going. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Sexy. And I'm gonna, it's like this deep burgundy shade. And I'm gonna start in my outer corner and then kind of blend it in. I like using burgundies instead of like really, really dark browns, because I feel like dark browns get muddy like quicker rather than burgundy shades. I don't know, but that's just me. I could have just done my eyes after. This wasn't really like super dramatic. So I'm gonna take the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette, and I actually do have this palette, but I'm gonna use it so I can put a little bit of shimmer on my lid. I think I might actually go in with blue underneath, just like for a little pop. So I think I'm actually gonna take the shade Trance and put that on my lid. So next I'm gonna go in with my face, and let's see, I'm trying to debate whether I want to use a brush or a sponge. It depends. I think it depends on the foundation I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Fenty. And I think I'm actually going to use this brush. And this is the Royal and Langnickel Complexion brush. And I actually used to use that a lot. So I'm going to do 2 squirts of that. I'll just take a little bit at first because I have to kind of like buff it out. Because it is medium to full coverage, which is good for me because like I can blend it out to almost nothing. So like if it's natural lighting, it looks good, but then like up close to my mirror, it's like orange. Oh, of course, after I carve my brows, I find a concealer brush. Well, I can use this to apply this concealer. So I think I'm gonna like put a little bit on my hand. I'm gonna, okay, let me buff this out. It's so thick though, that's the only thing. Not a fan. And this brush, like, on everything, it kind of like leaves a mark. Like, I love the Morphe Y6 because it just doesn't like leave brush marks. I don't know. So for powder, I'm gonna be using the MAC Patrick Star powder. And the thing is, okay, so I bought this and I absolutely loved it, but the thing was, it made my like concealer oxidize like crazy, and on me it didn't work. It just made everything too dark when it wasn't. And so I have to use like a very, very translucent. See, this kind of has like a pink tint to it, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna use this powder brush, tap off the extra. I'm gonna set under my eyes. Oh, this brush is so fluffy. I can't do like a precision set. So now I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and the funny thing is I actually use this bronzer in the same shade, but like my mom doesn't like harsh bronzers, and for me I like ones that are like a little darker than my natural skin tone, so it's more natural on her. So this will actually work great. I'm just gonna be using these e.l.f. professional bronzing brush. So for blush, oh, my mom uses this Tarte blush, and this is in the shade Exposed. Let's see, this is her blush brush. This is actually really nice. I like this. It's like a large stippling brush. I don't know how pigmented this is. Oh, this is pretty. It's a little more rosy than I like. I like more peach blushes, but it does look pretty. And for highlight, she usually, when she's going like all out, she'll use the Mary Luminizer. So I'm just gonna be using this Tarte fan brush. Oh, that's pretty. I always forget how pretty it is. I used to use it like all the time. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to eyes, and for eyes, underneath, I'm gonna be using the Tarte palette in the shade Dream. And let's see, I think I'm gonna use this brush by Essence. This is just like an Essence eye brush. And I'm gonna put this shade under my eye. So I'm gonna go in with the M Cosmetics matte gel pencil, and I'm just gonna line like my upper waterline and my lower waterline. I like never put dark colors in my lower lash line. It always feels weird to me. I always have to use like a nude shade. Now for mascara, she always uses the Buxom Big T's Plumping Mascara. Oh, that is really pretty. I actually do like it. My top lashes are a little more like heavy though, so I'm actually gonna use this Pixie lash primer on top. I use it sometimes, it curls the lashes. There we go. So to line my lips, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Truly Burgundy lip liner, and my mom uses this like all the time. It is cute. Then I'm gonna take the Essence lipstick in the shade Cool Nude. And then to finish it off, I'm gonna take the Dirty Little Secret Sadia Soleil gloss in the shade AF. And this is just kind of gonna blend everything together. So this is the final look, guys. I'm actually not mad. It's actually pretty cute. It reminds me a lot of the makeup that my mom does every day, and it makes me look so much more like her. It's hilarious. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want me to do more like challenge videos, leave a comment down below and tell me like what challenge you would like me to do next. Yeah. Oh yeah, lit. I will see you guys in the next video, and subscribe.